Now we start with the drainage of India. Now rivers in India are largely classified according to their source region into Himalayan and peninsular rivers. तो इंडिया के जो ड्रेनेज पैटर्न है वो दो है, एक हिमालयन और एक पेनिनसुलर रिवर्स. Now Himalayan drainage. Most of the rivers in the Himalayas originate from various glaciers. Of course you know the Himalayan region is mostly snow covered. तो ग्लेशियर्स क्या होते हैं, वही माउंटेन्स है जो स्नो से कवर्ड होते हैं. तो हमारे जितने भी रिवर्स है जो हिमालयाज़ में ओरिजिनेट होते हैं वो इन ग्लेशियर्स के मेल्ट होने की वजह से ही हमें मिलते हैं. इन समर्स व्हेन ग्लेशियर्स मेल्ट द डिस्चार्ज ऑफ वाटर इंक्रीजेज, दे फ्लड ड्यूरिंग मानसून्स टू. और बारिश यानी कि मानसून रीजन में भी ये जो रिवर्स है काफ़ी भरे हुए होते हैं, फ्लडेड यानी कि भरे हुए होते हैं. दे आर पेरिनियल रिवर्स. नोट अ पेरिनियल रिवर्स. पेरिनियल रिवर्स यानी कि वो रिवर्स जो पूरे साल फ्लो होते रहते हैं, कभी भी सूखते नहीं हैं. दोज रिवर्स आर नोन एज पेरिनियल रिवर्स. नाउ द ड्रेनेज कवर्स टू मेजर रिवर सिस्टम. अब ये जो हिमालयन ड्रेनेज है इसमें दो रिवर सिस्टम्स मेजर है, एक है सिंधु रिवर एंड दूसरा है गंगा रिवर. Now the Sindhu river and its tributaries, Sindhu river के tributaries है झेलम, चेनाब, रवि and सतलुज. They drain the western Himalayas, that is they flow through the state of Jammu and Kashmir. They flow almost parallel to each other. Here you can see सब एक दूसरे से पैरेलल है, यानी कि साथ में ही फ्लो हो रहे हैं. ओके, जम्मू एंड कश्मीर से. Again the rivers are flowing this way. Okay, see the arrows, they are flowing this way. Okay, now a major tributary of the Satluj of this river Sindhu, the Satluj originates near the Mansarovar and flows westward. Punjab plains are formed from the depositional work of this river and its tributaries. Sindhu flows through Pakistan and then meets the Arabian Sea. Then we see the river Ganga originates from the Gangotri glacier and crosses the Himalayas to become the east flowing river. See here you can see the Gangotri glacier, then it starts from here and it flows here. This is the drainage of the river Ganga. Now when we are talking about the Ganga flow of the Ganga river, there is a major tributary of the Ganga which flows in the northern part of the greater Himalayas. Then it crosses the Himalayas to enter. When it flows through the Himalayas, it is called Sangpo. So now there is only one river, but it is known as different. It is known by different river names in different regions. So when it crosses the Himalayas, it is called the Dihang, and its eastward flow therefore is called the ब्रह्मपुत्र. तो वही रिवर है जो अलग अलग जगह पे ड्रेन होते होते उसका नाम जो है अलग अलग दिया गया है. फ्रॉम टाइम टू टाइम गंगा मीट्स इट्स ट्रिब्यूटरीज, हेंस इट्स डिस्चार्ज इंक्रीजेज. अभी जो गंगा रिवर के ट्रिब्यूटरीज बहुत है, इफ़ यू लुक एट द मैप, तो उसका जो डिस्चार्ज यानी कि जो डिपोजिशन कलेक्ट होता है वो भी ज़्यादा ही है. Ganga receives Brahmaputra as its tributary in its lower reaches in Bangladesh. The huge volume of water, huge deposition has led to the formation of the large delta. तो यही जो deposition और जो sedimentation carry होता है उसकी वजह से एक delta form हुआ है. Besides these Himalayan rivers, Ganga receives a number of tributaries from the peninsula like Chambal, कैन, बेटवा, शोन, दामोदर एक्सेट्रा. तो ये सारे ट्रिब्यूटरीज हैं जो हमें पेनिनसुलर रीजन में मिलेंगे. नाउ वी कम टू द पेनिनसुलर रिवर सिस्टम्स. नाउ दीज सिस्टम्स कैन बी डिवाइडेड इनटू ईस्ट फ्लोइंग एंड द वेस्ट फ्लोइंग. ईस्ट में बे ऑफ बंगाल है, तो ये ईस्ट फ्लोइंग वो है रिवर्स जो बे ऑफ बंगाल में जाके मिलती है, और एक वेस्ट फ्लोइंग वो होंगी जो अरेबियन सी में जाके मिलेंगी. The Western Ghats form a major water divide in the peninsula. The Western Ghats play an important role in dividing the rivers. Then the peninsular rivers being rain fed. भी peninsular rivers जो है, जो peninsular region में है, वो रेन फेड है, यानी कि बारिश में काफ़ी भर जाते हैं रिवर्स. सेल्डम यानी रेयरली दे फेस एनी प्रॉब्लम ऑफ फ्लड्स. सेल्डम यानी दे आर सीजनल इन नेचर. सो बारिश में दे फेस द प्रॉब्लम ऑफ फ्लड्स बट दे आर सीजनल इन नेचर. जैसे बारिश गिरा वैसे ये रिवर्स भर जाते हैं. देन व्हेन देर इज़ नो वाटर दे आर ड्राइड. Then the west flowing rivers occupying the area between the Western Ghat and the Arabian coastline are short in length but swift. तो छोटी छोटी नदियाँ हैं वेस्टर्न घाट की अगर हम बात करें, लेकिन बहुत ही स्विफ्ट है यानी कि तेज़ बहाव वाली नदियाँ. These condition of short and swift river system exist in the states of Kerala, Karnataka, Maharashtra and southern Gujarat. So we can see these systems in these regions. Now further northwards, one comes across the river system flowing into the Gulf of Khambat. Now we are talking about the northward region, that is the Gulf of Khambat. These river systems are Tapi, Narmada, Mahi and Sabarmati. Okay. Now Gulf of Khambat lies in this region. So where we are talking about river Godavari, Tapi, Narmada. So all these lie over here. They drain out from here. This is the Gulf of Khambat. Tapi and Narmada flow slowly through rift valleys. Mahi river flows from northeast to southwest direction, whereas river Sabarmati, collecting its headwaters from the southern slopes of Aravalli ranges, flows in somewhat north-south direction. So you can see the Narmada river flowing, Tapi river flowing and the Mahi river and the Sabarmati river. So all these are flowing into the Arabian. Another important river is river Luni, which originates in the Aravalli range in the northern region. And the river Luni, it flows into the Gulf of Kutch. Here this is the Gulf of Kutch and this is the Gulf of Khambat, where we were talking about these rivers. Now river Luni is flowing into the Gulf of Kutch. Now we come to the rivers meeting the Bay of Bengal. Most of the area of the peninsula is drained by the rivers flowing towards Bay of Bengal. The peninsula region is the southern part. अभी यहाँ पर बहुत सारे rivers है जो Bay of Bengal की तरफ drain होते हैं. See here you can see a lot of rivers being drained into the Bay of Bengal here. Okay, so बहुत सारी rivers है जो Bay of Bengal में drain होते हैं. Now the important river systems of this group are Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri. Mahanadi occupies the northeastern part of the peninsula. Here is river Mahanadi. It is occupying the northeastern part of the peninsula here. Then we see the Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri. Mahanadi basin occupies the northeastern part of the peninsula. Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri originate in the eastern slopes of the Western Ghat. Here you can see river Mahanadi and you can see the river Godavari, then Krishna. All these are the rivers in the peninsula region. Now river Godavari is considered the second largest river in this southern part of the peninsula and it has a great catchment also. तो यहाँ पे बहुत सारा catchment यानी कि deposition भी होता है इन rivers की वजह से. Then to the south of Godavari is located the basin of river Krishna and the main tributaries of Krishna are Bhim and Tungabhadra. Then river Kaveri basin flows through the states of Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. It is one of the major rivers of the peninsula. So Kaveri is one of the major rivers in the peninsula. It is a river that has been harnessed यानी कि used for irrigation since a long time. तो रिवर कावेरी का जो पानी है बहुत लंबे समय से इरिगेशन यानी कि क्रॉप्स को पानी देने के लिए यूज़ किया जा रहा है. So with this your drainage for India is also over. Hope you understood the chapter. Thank you.